Shalom. Koholo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, I got two videos actually I'm going to bring out showing you the state of America and what it's in, man. To whereas, you got people attacking the police, man, right? You have a lot of people out here who are sick and tired of the police. You have a lot of quote unquote mental health issues going on, but that's the spirit that the Lord is putting on these people to rebel and to commit certain acts of violence, man. Right? Because the Most High is stirring up, right, a spirit in America to where this place is about to it's just about to be all out hell out here, man. And the police is gonna need the police, man. 911 is going to need 911. And for a lot of you women, right, this is not your lot, man. Right? A lot of you women are going to find out, and a lot of women are finding out that, they have been tricked. They have been used to, one, go against their man, their head, which is the Israelite man. Two, to go against their children and their households, to break up the family households under Esau Edom's BS system in order to obtain a career or a degree or, something that is vain, right? So a lot of women, they become officers just to look the part. But when it really goes down, you see that it's the men who really do the job, right? The women just like to look cute and have on the uniform. It's all for show, man. And this video is going to show you, how this woman got humbled real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if she quits the force after this, you know. So before I play this, let's get the classic. This is Matthew, right? Because we at the end. Regardless if you don't want to believe it, we are at the end. And these types of things are going to happen more and more. This is Matthew 24:3. And it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the disciples came to Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which that's not his real name, right? They came to him and they asked him, when shall these things be? When shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Well, in Matthew 24, it breaks down all the things that are going to happen to where, as we are close to the end of the world. And all of these things that are in Matthew 24, right, are happening. So we are in the end of the world, man, right? For the most part, these things that are in Matthew 24, they are happening now. So we jump down to 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So sin is at a heightened level. Evil, wickedness is at a higher level. Things that are going on now, you would never see these things 30 years ago, man. 20 years ago. After the pandemic, right? People got a new spirit on them, to where they have this chip on their shoulders. They are on edge. They're ready to take out their anger on anybody, man. Waiting for somebody to make a wrong move to take it out on them. Right? And you don't want to be a part of a man's wrath, man, because it could potentially be your life. So Yeah. Without further ado, let's play this. Yahweh Shemel Shah willing the elect be edified. Shalom.
NYPD officer assaulted in the Bronx yesterday afternoon, hit in the head with a bottle in the Kingsbridge section. The officer was conducting a smoke shop inspection when the suspect, 45-year-old Jose Garcia, walked up behind her and hit her in the back of the head with the bottle. He was quickly arrested. Garcia is charged now with a series of crimes, including assault.
New video this morning of the suspect spotted in connection with the brutal beating of a bodega owner in Coney Island. The assault happening Saturday. It's now being investigated as a hate crime. Authorities say the men were yelling racial slurs during the violence. Jamal Sawaid was working behind the counter at the store on Mermaid Avenue when he was attacked. One of the men repeatedly pounding his head and his face using a metal rod.
I have to find out what's the problem. Why they come to my place and they destroy my head, and they hit me only in my head. In my head, they want to kill me. For what reason?
Outside that store yesterday, activists rallied in support of Jamal, calling on the community to help identify those suspects.
Yeah, so you've seen it, right? You've seen the first clip with the officer getting hit over the head with the bottle. You've seen her reaction, right? You've seen her reaction. She ran off. She ain't know what happened, man. This is to show you women, that's not your lot, man. You don't need to be on the streets, trying to be a man. And the so-called black woman, she thinks she's a man already, man. She's all masculine and damn aggressive until something like that happens and it humbles her ass down. Then on the other hand, you got the bodega owner Ishmael. He don't understand why he's being attacked when Ishmael done help Esau destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So all your businesses, the banks, right? Places that you wouldn't think normally would attract violence. The cops, everybody's gonna be at risk, man. All your lives are gonna be, up for the taking, man. Why? Because this whole place is just completely evil, man, and the Most High is in the midst of destroying this place. All you other nations, you got to pay for what you did to the Israelites. You have to pay. You're not going to get away with nothing, man. Yahweh Shemel Shah is tired of the wickedness of Babylon the Great, America. Right? Right? Let's get something real quick. This is Job. Job chapter 10, verse 22. It says, a land of darkness, as darkness itself, and the shadow of death, man. That's what you're living in. America, Babylon the Great is the shadow of death, the valley of the shadow of death. Right? Anything can happen to anybody at any time. Right? Off the drop of a hat, boom, judgment. And every morning it's happening. Whether it's a light judgment or a heavy judgment or the end judgment that's coming, which is the thermonuclear fire. Right? That's what's coming to America to completely just throw this place off, man. Just to throw it off. And you can't stop it. It says, a land of darkness. I'm going to read it again. Job 10 and 22. A land of darkness, as darkness itself. What's that darkness? Evil, wickedness, right? Death, destruction. And of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness, man. What shines here? Evil, wickedness, darkness. That's what shines here. That's the light here. If you're wicked, you'll get put on a pedestal. If there's some kind of evil going on, it will be magnified. If it's righteousness according to Yahweh Shemel Shah, it'll be demonized. Right? So this place got to go. This place has to go, man. So from there, right? I want to get this next clip. Check this one out. Right here it is. You got a dude on the bus. You know, he gets thrown off and he shoots up the bus, man. It's just blatant. No cares, you know, for people no more, man. People don't care about people no more, man. And this is what the scriptures say. No other book is telling you these things. This is how we know. You don't have to believe. We believe. We trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his words. We have faith in this wholeheartedly. We know that the Bible is the book. We know that the Bible is the truth. You don't have to believe it, but everything that's going on now is in the Bible, right? And hey, let's play it.
Authorities say a passenger was forced off an MTA bus early this morning for refusing to pay a fare. Then they say the upset passenger pulled out a gun and opened fire. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim is live in East New York. Stefan.
Well, if you take a look at this tree here behind me and this MTA kiosk, you can see there are bullet holes in it. In fact, gunfire spread all over this morning. That tree way down there has a bullet hole in it as well. This was all over a $2.75 bus fare. Cops say it started with a rider when a rider was kicked off the bus for not paying that fare. It happened at the intersection of Flatlands and Louisiana Avenues in East New York. This is one of those bus stops where you have to prepay to get on. The MTA's Eagle team, which is the fare evasion team, asked for proof of payment. They then directed the rider to the payment machine, and as he's walking away, that's when he allegedly turned around, became enraged, and opened fire at MTA workers. Luckily, nobody was struck. This happened around 6:20 a.m. at the SBS B82 bus stop. Police are still searching for that gunman. He's described only as a man with a backpack who fled north on Louisiana Avenue. Reporting.
And hey, all for $2.75. That's what they believe, man. But what it is people are holding demons on them, man. People got demons on them. People are fed up with the ways of America, Babylon the Great, man. And like I said earlier, people are walking around with that chip on their shoulder they be having a gripe with anybody, man. They want to smoke with anybody. They don't care who it is. But you see, the people that are ruling, they don't get it, man. They think it's over $2.75. No, it's way bigger than that, man. It's deeper than that. It's because this place is falling. People are in mourning here. People are angry here. This is a trap to a lot of people. And as the weather gets warmer, people are going to get more and more violent, man. More and more violent toward each other. This is Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, man, and gross darkness the people. Right? That's what you see. Gross darkness the people. Gross darkness. People that their lights are out, man. They have no sort of wisdom. They are just completely and utterly wicked. It says, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Who's that? The elect, man. The ones that are doing the work. Everybody else, they're going to be in gross darkness, but the light is going to be amongst brothers, man, and sisters in this truth, who are in sincerity and in truth, and are humble servants to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We are going to stick out, Lord willing, like a sore thumb. Everybody going to know that we are the servants and the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? And all them brothers on the highways and hedges that y'all took for granted, that y'all called all sorts of names and threw things at them and disrespected them, you're going to look for those brothers in these upcoming soon days, man. You're going to look for those brothers. right? That's what's gonna happen. And the Most High said He's gonna withdraw His word from this world, man. And then that's when you Israelites, you Jakes, you gonna want to repent, and you gonna want to get right, and you gonna want to understand the times that you're living in, and it's gonna be too late, man. Right? So I got one more, and I'm gonna close out because see, these people of the world, they don't understand that judgment is from the Lord. Right? Judgment is from the Lord. Right? 2 Chronicles. Right? Let's see. 2 Chronicles chapter 29. No, 19. Slovakia. 19 verse 6. And it says, and said to the judges, take heed what ye do, for ye judge not for man, but for the Most High, who is with you in the judgment. So the Most High is with each and every judgment that comes out of this place. Each and every judgment, every morning, at any time, the Most High wrote it off, man. The Most High signed off on it. He said, this is how I want it to go down. Do it like this. Make sure it happens. Well, it's going to happen, right? The Most High said every word that he brings forth shall not return unto him void. Every word. So that's what it's gonna be. Right? So I just wanted to go into that. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect was edified. Hey, repent, Israel, while you still can. Right? You brothers and sisters in this truth, stay faithful and true. Because we at the end, man, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Till next time, Israel. Love you. Shalom.